And the next recording started, so now we are doing Ashes of Ariandel. Here we go, Gale.
Wait, you've the same scent as that woman. Then you must be an Ashen One. You must be.
Yes, I must. Don't start doing the laughing thing. That is creepy.
You don't know how long I've searched.
You searched for years, right?
Oh.
Hey, you mind giving me like 15 minutes? Sure. I won't do any of the major stuff. I'll just go ahead and go to the next area. But we'll like just farm the enemies there a bit. I know you'll be back.
Thank you.
You'll be back.
Day of Ash never fail.
This gives me a chance to farm
Just
a
a
bit.
moment, then. The painting of Ariandel.
I don't want you to miss any of the major stuff, so I'll just do some of the exploring and trying to get to places.
Go on. Take it.
Oh,
Touch it.
wait, Jack, I forget, did I call it the Painted World of Ariandel? So, Jack, to explain this, there's what's known as the Painted World in Dark Souls 1. This is a fragment of that painting. It's an entire world inside of painting. Okay, see you in like 15 minutes. Okay, see you in 15 minutes, Bloodlord. It's just me and you now, Jack.
Then the ashes were too.
Gale there seems like he's a bad guy, but he's actually a good guy. Gale is a very tragic character. Like, he's one of the few characters that when you, like, I'll explain it, like, later, but his full name is, like, Slave Knight Gale. He's like one of the oldest living hollows. If that makes sense. He's when the first gods had their wars and stuff. And the outfit he's wearing is known as the Slave Knight garb. He was basically a slave forced into knighthood. Sort of stuff. Considering that's very complicated, like timeline-wise, how Dark Souls even goes, I think from Dark Souls 3, it's been 5,000 years. No, hold on. I don't know how long the Age of Fire was in Dark Souls 1. Shoot. I want to say 300 to 400 years old is how old he is for a hollow, because hollows are undead, or he's an undead. Sorry, he's not a hollow. He's an undead. And if a undead dies too many times and loses their goal, they become hollow. And we in Dark Souls 3 are what's called unkindled. We failed to link the fire in the past and were burnt to ash and then rose from the ash. That's why the embering effect has this burning. It's a reference to the fact that we're literally just made of ashes. Yeah, like I said, he's been through a lot. Oh man, I love this DLC here. Oh, Titanite shards. I forgot, I could have come here and farmed some of their weapons and stuff. Like, you can farm, like, the spears that they have. You can farm them. You can, kill them a bunch until they drop them. And the weapon art, lets you throw the spear. I hate these guys. Oh, poison gem. Poison's not that well in this, but warning, if you play the Souls games, the creator loves swamps, and especially poison swamps. So, most of the swamps in this game are usually poison. Like, it's like all the water in it's poison. And collapse. I love snow areas though. It's like my favorite kind of like region stuff for like, visual is like snowy mountains with like nice trees like this. It's like very relaxing. I gotta run through this area. Also, some of the trees are alive. Also, wolves. Fenrir, anybody? No, 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 no. Ow! No, no, no. No, wolves. I could probably do damage to the wolves, however, I'm afraid of the all dog type enemies are like terrible to fight. Like see, I just easily missed. Okay. We've made it to the bridge. They usually stop following us here. There's a funny thing about this bridge that I'll show you later. Oh, it's still trying to follow me! Did the one just jump off the cliff? He did! Oh, man. But, I mean, just look at this view. Oh, they destroyed the bridge. Oh, watch it go. Goodbye, wolfies! They despawn before hitting the ground. So, Jack, do you like fire? This is a very specific question. Oh, let's talk to this man.
Well, well. You're Lady Uria's Lord of Hollows.
Yes, it's me, the Lord of
No
Hollows.
bell
Open up.
tolls. And yet, you've slipped into
I
the
am your
painting.
lord. You.
Oh, no
Yeah, I'm
matter.
very persistent.
If you've lost your way,
Well, you'll be happy to know Dark
The
Souls has a
words of Lady
class
Frieda
called
will guide you.
Pyromancers. You fling fireballs and stuff
go
like
on
that.
inside,
Like
show
one of the
respect,
best fireball spells, you
and
throw a
listen
fireball that leaves
carefully.
lava on the ground. So you'll be happy to know that Dark Souls has a class for you. He has a sword that the weapon art sets the sword on fire, and the flames are white and black. And I love white and black fire. It's like so beautiful. Like how like a blue flame's like nice looking. I like white and black fire. It's so sick.
Welcome to the painted world of I Am Frieda.
So Yuria is the one who you have to
I
talk to do the
beside our
Lord of
blessed
Hollows
Father.
quest line.
And the rest of the forlorn. But forlorn thou
She
seemest
is
not,
Yuria's sister.
Lord of Hollows. I know
That's
not
how
the
she already knows
missteps
that
which
it's
led
Lord
thee
of
to
Hollows.
this
Oh, yeah, you
painted
know.
world. But thy duty is all, and thy duty lieth elsewhere. Return
She's the
from
other
whence thou
unkindled
camest.
ash that's in. Well, they
I
refer to the
presume
unkindled
it visible
ash
to
in
thee
this
a
game,
meek and faded thing.
but she's the other unkindled.
Ah, yeah, I remain. Now,
Yeah, you get that ring if you specifically
Yeah.
are the Lord of Hollows, if I remember correctly. That's one of the rewards. And yeah, there's that. Forget, do I have to reload the area for the bridge to come back? The answer is yes. I said yeah to the black and white fire. Oh. Well, thank you for clarifying. I do get a bit confused sometimes. It's just sometimes I get confused. Oh boy. Now there's a spell down there, but it's not worth it. I need to respawn the bridge, and the only way to do that is to leave the area, then come back. Oh boy, I hate doing this. It's just a stream delay, pretty bad on my end. Sorry. I have like I'm using like Starlink, so I have like satellite internet, and then if there's like cloudy or like extremely storms, like right now it's like clear, like there's no storm, so it might just be Twitch itself that's delaying. But you know, Starlink's pretty good to stream on. It's like I'm in the countryside, so it's kind of the only good internet I actually have. But man, sure, when you pay for them to, when you pay for it, it takes forever for them to actually get it to you. Like it takes like about 6 months for them to set it up. It's like, really, man? Because my whole entire thing is saving up money to get enough for Starlink, and once I get enough for Starlink saved up, I plan on getting it from iHome. And once I have it at my house for Starlink, I plan on like streaming every night. Like I plan, like It's because I'm at my grandparents' house. I have to, come over during the week for 3 nights. I'm allowed to spend 3 nights, so I don't, bother them too much. And the reason I was thinking about maybe streaming Fridays, I was thinking about asking for one more night to stay the night, and streaming Friday night, if it's all right with them. But if not, there won't be a stream Friday. It's just one of those things. Gotta work what you can work with. Take the options you got, and of course, my grandparents are fun. Specifically, where my computer's at, it is the game room. There's, usually in the house is where the game room where you keep all your games and stuff, and consoles and computers and stuff. Well, in the game room, every member of the family who come over here more often, each has their own computer. And we can also play what we used to do is before we for the longest time we couldn't play on the internet, so usually we'd have to have we'd always use the discs for certain games. Blood, welcome back. I was telling Jack about the game room and stuff for how this is set up. We would all get on the computers on here, and we would have to do where we install with the same disc and everything, use different, but look up different codes for things. And we would all sit here and play multiplayer games here. The game we played for the longest time is Unreal Tournament Game of the Year edition, the old one. We would all play that in here, and it would just be one of the jokes I like to always do was I would change my name each round since we were all just playing in the same room. So it'd be I'd just start doing funny names. At one point I did Senior Pokelope for one of the names. It was from another it was from a YouTuber playing Dark Souls 2 that I got the name from. And so they're like, hey, I got headshot by someone called Senior Pokelope. Who was that? And I'm trying my best, sitting in the room, trying my best not to die laughing. Because they didn't say Pokelope, because apparently I misspelled it, because I have issues misspelling things. They read it as Mr. Senior Poop Loop or something like that, and it was making it so much funnier. I hate these pro guys. Oh, I can punch them to death. I didn't think I could stun them. Usually they don't get you're dying from the one of the games that I grew up playing, which I would actually love to stream, is the Alien vs Predator 2, and it's DLC Primal Hunt, I think it was. But I'm a huge fan of Alien vs Predator. I gotta go for the night. Good night. Thank you for joining, Jack. Videos are gonna go up on my YouTube side when I can, but the stream should stay for at least I think at least a week, I think. So you can probably watch the rest of the stream tomorrow and stuff, during the day when you have a chance to see what you missed if you want to. But good night, Jack. Oh boy, so it's just me and you, Blood. And just the two of us. We can make it if we try. And I actually know that is a nice song to listen to. My mom likes to do a funny thing where she'll she has these big speakers that big speakers. They're you can set it up in the room, and all the rooms that how to say, she's in one room downstairs while I'm my room's upstairs, so I kind of have a small room at my house. She could be playing music, and if she's playing it really loud, my room is vibrating. So it's I know my pillow is right next to the wall, so I can hear. So the wall's vibrating, so I can hear the music. It's well, I know what's going on, but during Christmas time, it's actually kind of funny because during Christmas time, she'll just blast Christmas music in the morning, during the month of December, and it reminds me of what month it is. It keeps me in high spirits. But on Christmas Day, how it usually goes is it's like she plays. It's like Marty MC Fly. I'm apologizing now. I don't know who or what that is. Like I said, I apologize. I'm not on the modern stuff. Like the only thing I'm like from Back to the Future one, like to the Future one at the beginning. Oh, where he's like where he's like where I think he's like charging up with a big speaker behind him, and he goes like use the pick on it, and like it explodes or something. If I remember, that's like there's a meme out of it. The huge speakers. They aren't that huge, but it's like still fun. It's like she plays like it's like one of the the huge speakers. Specifically, it's like an orchestra song. An orchestra is the one playing it. It's like dun 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 dun. It's like that Christmas song. And it's like done by a professional orchestra. It's like so like heavy hitting. And it's always like you're being called to come down to, like the check presents and stuff when you heard that song play. It's like present time. Dun 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 dun. It's like dun 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 dun. It was just like it was actually like a really nice song to listen to. Like there's no lyrics. It's like you are being summoned when you hear the epic Christmas music. I hate these like these bird guys. Not those ones with the ones with the weapons like that guy. I hate him so much. Does that effing damage? Damage. No, not me. Dang! See, that's exactly why I hate those Corviknight fuckers. But I gotta get around and get the gate. But that requires, I think, running past him. Ugh. Yeah, but I'm gonna talk about a little bit about, what movies I grew up on and why they're, like, mainly my favorite. So, as a kid, I think I talked about this, last stream, too, a bit. Like, I like to reveal a bit of time about stuff, because I want to be open with you guys. Like, I don't want to be, I'm full of secrets. Like, I want to tend to reveal a little bit about myself, maybe, like, each stream, if I could. But not reveal too much that it's, against, like, stuff. Or, where it's not, where I don't reveal too much where it becomes a problem. Wish I was doing Poison Bird. So like I think I said last night, I grew up watching the Godzilla films. And I mean, for like I said, there's no internet in my house, so that, when it comes to watching stuff, I'm stuck watching the TV, if anything. So I have to find what channels and stuff, see what's good, what's on. It's one of those things. Well, there was a channel that would always happen, like we'd get special channels and stuff. But my favorite thing is when they did the Godzilla marathons, because there would be a guy that was on TV. He was talking about how he was a huge fan of Godzilla growing. Oh yeah, love Godzilla, man. So when Godzilla vs Kong came out, the new one, like the 20, I forget what year it came out. Shoot, when that came out, I was like Team Godzilla, man. There's no way King Kong's gonna be able to beat Godzilla. First off, atomic breath, man. That's all you get. It's like atomic fire breathing lizard dragon. That's all you gotta know. During the thing, he would talk about his past growing up and how his dad was one of these suit guys. Or all Godzilla all the way, man. Oh, you are a true friend. You're not just a chat. You are officially upgraded to friend just for being Godzilla all the way. You've earned it. He was talking about how backstage his dad got to wear the suit on stage and stuff. And he always loved being backstage watching his dad kind of perform as Godzilla on stage. He said it was one of his like best things. It's
I've
like,
seen your
and he
kind.
kept, it kept doing that during commercial and stuff. And why he was like the guy hosting
Everything,
the Godzilla
must
marathon.
be
It's like,
called.
man,
Every secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self.
I honestly don't think some of the horror movies that we have now,
in the end,
I don't think we would have
like
a
the
lot of them
stomach.
today,
to the agony,
like this
it
day and age,
took
if it wasn't for Godzilla. Like any monster movie, we would not have without Godzilla. I'm like 100% certain on that. Because I mean, Godzilla like black and white. I don't like watching black and white movies, but the Godzilla, the first one that's in black and white, I can watch that all day because of how good it is. And then there's Godzilla Raids Again, where they add Anguirus, which I didn't know he was in that. And because I was such a huge fan, my mom for one of my birthdays got me a full set of all the first original. Yeah, Godzilla started the trend. I had like some of the originals. Like I had Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, where he was called Ghidorah, not Ghidorah. My mom gets on me for that every time. It's like I say King Ghidorah, she's like, no, it's Ghidorah, get it right. It's like, I get yelled at for that. But Mechagodzilla with the original one with like King Caesar and stuff. That was one of my other favorite ones. And then I realized, man, us in America don't know how to name the English translations. And what I mean by that is, apparently when it came over to America, it wasn't called Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, the one with King Caesar in it. It was called Godzilla vs. the Astro Monster. So when I kept looking for it on DVD, I could never find it. And I was like, that's why. It's because they bloody changed the title from Japan. Like in Japan, it's called Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, but in America, it's called Godzilla vs. the Astro Monster. It's like, what the heck is the Astro Monster? I've never heard of this one. Yeah, we also do that in anime. That is also true. And like you could tell like each monster had a personality. Like Gigan was like bloodthirsty, if you'd like to pay attention to it. Like I had Godzilla vs. Megalon on tape. Like I still had like most of them on VSH tape, and it was just like I rewatched the Godzilla vs. Megalon so much the tape actually broke in half. One day when I took it out because it was so hot, it just like broke after I accidentally dropped it. It was like, no. And it's, no longer have it, and it's like, man, it's like, just fun the DVD. But the one I remember watching the most was like Godzilla 2000, and each one was each movie was different. That was the best part. It's like not each movie is different, none of it was the same, and you can go back and rewatch each one each a different time, and you can find different little things that each are different. Like besides Godzilla, I also like the Gamera movies, like specifically the Heisei era for Gamera, which I can't believe that's getting an anime series. I can't wait for that, because apparently in each episode of the anime he's fighting a different monster, and Gauss is like first up. But I get the annoying jingle. Da, 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 da. Please don't tell her. Oh, sorry, that's the Death Battle thing. Watching Death Battle on YouTube, they did a Godzilla versus Gamera, who would win. Giant fire-breathing turtle versus, giant lizard, who would win. And they said Godzilla wins by healing factor. And it's like, man, that's like, flying turtle that spins around. Being as an impressionable kid, I was like, Godzilla and Gamera were always like my two favorite monster movies growing up. Oh shoot, I'm out of heals. Sir Wilhelm can take a while to fight, especially because he can sit there and heal. Oh, he's blocking my spells. I didn't know he blocked spells. Okay, time for some soul spears. Godzilla would have won more than just he wore, because of the healing factor and because of the firepower he could do. But Gamera had an edge in firepower because he has like the full mana chest blast cannon thing, which I think was kind of dope. Like that versus Godzilla, he even they said would destroy the city. So it was one of those things where they would have to. It depends on which Godzilla is fighting which version of Gamera, is what where it comes down to. Because you know, there's the one versus Godzilla versus Destroyer, which quite literally can melt down. He is like a, you know, from over too much.
I trust you.
No, Sir got me.
Inside the cold painting, curiosity could be your cross.
But you know, I remember the whole entire Mechagodzilla spinning his head around to put up a force field, which I thought was kind of funny when I first saw that. It's like, what's he doing? Why is he spinning his head? It's like, it's like, what the F? I'm changing my spells out. Doing an old combo for Wilhelm. Yeah, then you got what's it called? You know, I didn't know there's a lot of spin-off titles. Like for instance, I didn't know they reused Baragon costume for stuff. Well, I like how in Godzilla vs Kong of Monsters, which is the one for Kong, we got King of the Monsters. We got to see his throne underwater. I did like seeing that. That was one of the huge, oh, I can't believe they did this moments. Like, because they like said that. Yeah, okay, I have a story to tell you about the King of the Monsters. I went to go see that one in theaters with my family, because it isn't just me who likes Godzilla. Like my family likes Godzilla in general, but the ones who like it the most is me and my grandma. I like watch it. Like if she were to ask me, like say like, yeah, if she were to ask me like right this second while I was streaming, hey, you want to watch Godzilla with me? I would probably stop my stream and go watch Godzilla with her. It's one of those things where, you know, how much I get so much enjoyment out of it. Speaking of which, I think I have the DVD on my desk right now of Godzilla vs Kong at least. But King of the Monsters, I'm in the movie theater and they do the whole entire. Yeah, fair enough. The one guy's like, so Godzilla and Mothra are a thing? And like when he said that, I face palmed, and I face palmed so hard. I think I made it wasn't so. After that line, no one was laughing yet, and then it was as soon as I face palmed, I heard it, and I heard like everyone was looking over at me, and everyone in the movie theater was laughing. So it was like I think they heard my face palm and knew how big of a fan I was hearing the whole entire Godzilla and Mothra being a thing. And it's like, I think I made everyone laugh that day in the movie theater. It's like, oh, so that someone finding out they're a thing and makes someone face palm. Someone got a good laugh. But it's like that I had never face palmed before, and it's like that was one of just my first reaction to ever face palming. They fought against each other, right? Mothra and Godzilla did not fight in Godzilla King of the Monsters. They fought in the original ones where the two baby Mothras at the end, you know, they played tag basically with Silly String. Speaking of which, Mothra had its own series, the Rebirth of Mothra trilogy, which rarely showed up on TV. That's another monster series I like because it had like 3 movies. 2 of them had to do with King Ghidorah's species. Like the first one was Death Ghidorah, which was a black King Ghidorah that shot like red flames, which I thought was cool. No, not in King of the Monsters, but in the way they fought, in the way. No, not in King of the Monsters, but in the they fought, I believe. What? Original. Yeah, original they fought all the time. Like one of my favorite ones that's just called Godzilla vs Mothra for some reason is the one with the black Mothra, where it's like there's the evil Mothra, Batra. You got Mothra and Batra, and I think Batra's actually a guy. So it's like, so the guy is the evil Mothra. It's like, man, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Yes, I did that joke. Heal. Gander. Combo. I need to use the sickle because Wilhelm's not taking damage. Sickle, yeah. So I don't know how they are a thing. In the King of the Monsters one, the one said it's like symbiotic relations. Like Dangerville did a thing on it where it was believed that because of all the times that was originally on Earth, Mothra was just helping Godzilla keep the other Titans in line. That's why she's the queen of the monsters and king of the monsters. Which I call bullcrap on that. That shouldn't be a thing. That's like saying, oh yeah, Darth Vader was a bad guy, that even as he redeemed himself, he was a bad guy. That's like, you know, kind of talking nonsense. I was just thinking Mothra was more scared of Godzilla, was scared Godzilla, the King Ghidorah. I think you mean more scared of Godzilla than King Ghidorah. But, taking that as a guess. No, they kind of call it out that there's like a tapestry and stuff that depicts that she was on his side the entire time. Like, it was actually believed during the Godzilla vs. Kong war, Mothra was on Godzilla's side versus Kong. Which I have heard that in the next movie, Godzilla and Kong, which I can't believe that's what they're calling the title. I think they're supposed to go more into like the flashback. They might be doing flashbacks of Godzilla fights with like I think my phone was more scared of Godzilla than she was of King Ghidorah, and she healed Godzilla because she knew she did it, Godzilla would destroy her. That's a good interpretation. Autocorrect again, I'm guessing, for the phone bit. Okay. Will you stop healing? Yeah, autocorrect sucks. Like the Mothra in like Rebirth of Mothra, there's like a nice like kind of palette for one of the evolutions called Mothra Leo, and it has all these superpowers. It's like, see, got lasers, got death lightning, got the ability to turn aquatic somehow, and then go into an enemy and then destroy them from the inside. Like, it's got that Mothra's got some bullcrap abilities. Goodbye, Wilhelm. Tell Handsome Jack I said hi. Oh, sorry, I had to make that joke. Yeah, but they have so much stuff. Like, there's a guy who covers the entire iceberg of it, or you know, the Godzilla iceberg. He covers all the stuff he could find. Like, did you know there's a monster that they scrap so many times?
I believe that's the one.
His name was Bagan. He was supposed to be like an evil genie, but his final concept was used and turned into Destroya. But it was like in the photo game or something. He got an actual design of what he would have looked like in the movie. It's like, man, he was only in one of the other games. Okay, so there's a scrap monster. So one of the Heisei era Godzilla films. The Heisei is the one that, as I call it, it's the cat-like Godzilla. His face kind of looks like a cat for some reason. I describe his face as being like cat-like. It's the one with, you know, Mecha King Ghidorah. That Godzilla era. Bagan was a monster that was supposed to transform into a. He was supposed to be like an ancient god. That was supposed to be. He had a water form, a sky form, and then a land, sky, and then a combination of like all three of his, like he had like a regular form, and then he had a fusion of all three. And it's like when you hear that, it's like it sounds like Destroya. Oh, got one past the wolves. Wrong flask. That could have got me killed. It's still gonna get me killed. Yeah, but there was 6 different movie ideas for him. They did not use a single one, which sucks because I would have loved to see him on a big screen. Instead, he showed up in the Super Nintendo Super Godzilla game. He was like the final boss, and in that game, Godzilla could transform into what's called Super Godzilla. Yeah, so Godzilla, as he was, could not fight Bagan, And so Super Godzilla could. And Super Godzilla was basically, okay, so take Godzilla, make him look like Space Godzilla, and get rid of the crystals. And instead of green, or like the blackish green that he is, he's purple. With like green heat ray. That's Super Godzilla. It's all I can think is, I want a purple Godzilla! Being that purple is one of my favorite colors. I just had to get the shortcuts real quick. Okay. Let me check the recording. Oh, it's only been 35 minutes. Shoot. But you know, I hate when they scrap a monster like that. Because he was drafted like for 5 to 6 different movies. And then they scrapped him like kind of at the final minute and put someone else in. It's like, why? So kind of like how he goes blue in the new one. You mean where he glows blue? Sorta like that. He physically changes like in the Super Godzilla. He physically changes like purple. He gets kind of bulkier. He gets new movesets. His heat breath also has like lightning sparks now. It's like kind of some bullcrap stuff. Oh boy. It's the bug room. At least the bug's like in 2 hit. Or 1 hit. Apparently to that one bug I could 1 hit. Oh, he has the blue and the orange. The orange was like they call it I think they called that Fire Godzilla or something, and it's like when I saw that form in King of the Monsters the first time, all I could think is like, that's not Fire Godzilla, that's called Burning Godzilla. Yeah, there's already a Godzilla like that, and he with like orange flames and stuff, and it's like just call him Burning Godzilla. That's the appropriate name. Don't call him Fire Godzilla. Yeah, but like I grew up on Godzilla. I forgot about to talk to. Yeah, but grew up on Godzilla. I grew up on Star Wars. The Star Wars movies I actually grew up watching the most was not 4, 5, and 6. You know, New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and The Last Jedi. Those were not the sorry, The Jedi Returns, not The Last Jedi. Last Jedi was a giant flop. Anyhow, I grew up on 1, 2, and 3 the most. Like I loved Attack of the Clones. I loved Revenge of the Sith. I think I rewatched Revenge of the Sith like each year. I at least watched it 30 times because I like whenever I was sick or something, I would always put that movie on. If I didn't feel like I could like hook up the VCR and stuff and use the tape. Shoot, I forgot where I'm supposed to go. Stupid bugs! Oh, this is the way to that secret area with the best pyromancy flame that lets you restore an Estus Flask, which is healing. Let's get this. Get the Titanite Beetle. Yeah, but I grew up mostly on those, and then I grew up playing like Star Wars: The Old Republic on PC, which that's a pretty good Star Wars game. Besides like Republic Commando, I also grew up watching playing that. So yeah, huge fan of that. Huge fan of Star Wars. Huge fan of Godzilla. And then there's on the Yu-Gi-Oh! I grew up watching, you know, Yu-Gi-Moto and everything. So, you know, that already says as much as, like, why I have a huge love of monsters. So you can find my surprise when I found out that Magic the Gathering has a Godzilla card. Like, they had a special edition of, like, Godzilla cards. And all I can think is, man, and my uncle has one. He has, I think, Rodan. Oh wait, that's right. I think I have to go back up top. I might be wrong. I should probably pick the torch and get rid of the bugs. You know, I grew up on that. I grew up playing Halo. I was a PC gamer for the longest time until I got the After 2, and then I went with 3. It's like, oh, I gotta find 3 on PC. It's like, why is 3 not available for PC, and why is 4 not available? It's like, curse you, Microsoft. because it was only on the Xbox from then on. And then finally, Master Chief Collection came out. It's like, oh, it's on PC. Everything's like, yay, except for Halo 5 Guardians. Rest here. Oh boy, we're about to fight a. So, Dark Souls for the longest time has always do 2-phase boss fights where it's either you get there. Oh wait, you play Dark Souls. Shoot, I thought you were Jack for a minute. I got you confused with Jack because I'm used to explaining stuff to Jack. My bad. I need to breathe anyhow and drink some coffee. Sweet, sweet coffee.
Ash for me. Very authentic.
Oh, and the coffee I'm drinking is like French vanilla,
Ashen
if you're wondering. I like my sweet coffee. Do 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 boop ba blah.
Ash for me. Very authentic.
Intelligence.
Ashen one.
Let's see. That's recording. It's 3:11, and this has 41 minutes. I think we'll be able to complete this DLC, and I think we'll go on trying to go on to the next one with some more time. But if I feel like I'm too tired, I might stop stream. But I'll let you know before that happens, because I do have to go and get that wallpaper. Or get that thumbnail somehow. Okay. Time for boss fight. I will say I love this boss fight.
What stops them, dears?
Shoot! I need to go back. Cause I don't know. Wait, I don't know if it's available yet. Is it available? It is. Wait, you don't even have to use a number for it? Shoot, I didn't know that. Gale, I need to go back and get your armor. I'll let the cutscene play. And checking stuff. Okay, I'm back. All tabbed in. Oh, shoot, no, I'm not.
Bring Frida to me, please.
I'll bring Frida. Rob first shot
Dost thou not see the flame flickering once again?
I will admit I'm all over the
Bullets
place with
surge.
how I was talking.
I can see
I
it,
apologize.
feel it.
There must be like chat play or something.
Fret not, Father. We have no need of thy flail.
Oh, I love this.
'Tis only the flame quivering at misguided ash. Please avert thine eyes. I will snuff out these ashes for good.
And it makes sense for her to use an ice weapon. If she's fighting at, well, actually it doesn't make sense. This boss fight sucks. Fighting it, yes. But actually watching someone play it and just enjoying the combat and stuff, not so much. I'm punching her. I forgot I'm using punching field, so this is gonna be hilarious. Okay, this does suck. Heal. Okay. She's charged up, she's charged up, she's charged up. I didn't see where her feet landed. I'm frostbitten. No, no, no. Oh, I'm not two-handing it. That's why. I was trying to do my combo. It's like, why isn't my combo working? Because if I can't sit here and combo her. She just jumped over there. Nope, no, 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 combo, combo, combo. This combo's great. I do love the piano playing in the background and with the little snowflakes. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, that was close. I'm lucky I haven't been hit by the deadly scythe attack yet. That was a good add to detail. Combo! Like I love From Software's level design. They could make as many levels as they want. Like they could like do an entire area if they wanted with no boss and just good level design. Like no enemies, just an area just to relax. I would so pay for a game like that. Just nothing about just exploring stuff and just seeing nice environments. They do environments so well. Second phase. My magic casting is gonna come into effect here. The first time I got here, or the first time I played this DLC, I was in New Game Plus 3. I had just got the DLC the first time, so I did not know what to expect. So I'm on New Game Plus 3 with a pure strength heavy character fighting her. I rage quit immediately. I didn't realize he was nailed down to a chair. He's like, live by fire. I'm doing good. Oh boy. I'm going to be using the sickle, I think, from now on, because the sickle does do a little bit more damage than the fist. Well, no, actually, I'll keep my fist out and just artillery fire with the spell casting, because I have to keep Gale alive, and if I keep my Kestis out, I regenerate my mana, especially now that it's maxed out. I have like fast mana regeneration with my Kestis. That's why I was tempting about getting a shield and putting Simple Gem on it to boost my regen of mana. It's just something I thought about doing. Oh, that does some damage. Boost it. Great arrow. Great arrow. He's taking damage. I do like that they made this boss a little bit fair by I say a little bit fair and I get snapped. By at least letting them share a health bar. This boss would have been unfair otherwise. Simple time. Ah! Combo, Father Ariandel, he's healing. Stop healing. I need to get my stamina back. I may be doing great, but I'm out of heals. That's the only problem. It would be impossible any other way. No, it would be possible, but they just have to make it to where she took more damage. That's like the only way. He's like, she's targeting me. No, that's not good. Go for targeting me. That's really not good. Hey Gale, get in there.
Leave us be.
No, he got me.
Thou art the Lord of Londor, and have thine own subjects to guide.
Oh, there's that special dialogue. Because I'm Lord of Londor. She actually calls you out with that. You are the Lord of Londor. Lord, go back to your subjects. So I'm gonna bring different spells because I brought bad spells this time around. I'm only gonna bring Soul Spear. I would use Crystal Soul Spear, but I can't use it yet. This one why I'm putting everything in the magic to 50. That way I can use that in King Osiris's Dragon Breath. Gotta get Gale. And I'm gonna use the sickle. I'm not gonna focus on spell usage until like phase 2 and 3, so I'm just gonna use the sickle. And I'm gonna use the Kestis during stage 2 because I can combo Father Ariandel with Constant Stones. That seems like a good idea. Hey, Sister Fita. Well, it's one of the few moves that you can get from Seath that's actually like technically one of his moves as like a spell. But that's another thing. Seath the Scaleless is one of my favorite dragons, but there's I've seen people like do a few like
return from whence thou camest. Furia surely awaits thee.
There's a few jokes for Seath, like he's a blind eyes white dragon. He's Sedokaiba's backup card. But it's like when you hear Seath's story, you really feel kind of bad for him. Out of all the dragons, of all his brethren who have immortal scales, he's mortal. So he has a fear of death while the other dragons didn't. But they told him their secrets of the scales, and that the lightning could like break it. So I mean, there's gonna be betrayal there anyhow. And I think maybe the other dragons might have mistreated him if he betrayed them like that. I don't think it would have just been Envy that did the deed for him to betray them. Because he seems like the type of person, yeah, that would be rough. Like, I imagine kind of like the setup. It's like, son, how's your day? Oh, pretty good. It's like, you're such a disappointment because you have no scales. You're a shame to this family. Like, I imagine like a scenario like that for the Seath. Like, his dragon parents must have been terrible. If they cared. Yo. No! Haha! I stopped it! Shoot, where? I don't know where she went. She got me! Like there's the I think it's called he's called Plague of Grapes on YouTube. He did a history thing about not Star Wars, knowing Dragon's Pride. They probably did care about him having no scales. Yeah, but I think they more have cared that he might have been a disgrace to them, if anything. Like that's why I said that it would have been like super rough for Seath, kind of being shamed maybe. But yeah, as Plague of Grapes put it in a video, if I hope I was saying the names right, the video went like, he animated a bunch of dragons. He's like, how's it feel, Seath? Like, yeah, how's it feel to have no scales? How's it feel, Seath, to be a bitch? And it's like that punchline there at the end. It's like hilarious. And like I said, he's like Plague of Grapes on YouTube. I think the videos as well. Phil Spear, our main friend, that's what I'm saying. Oh shit, she's right there! I didn't notice where she was at! The sister stuck up on me! Oh, Sister Death, leave me alone! She's trying to heal him. Yeah, don't worry. I'll tell her I'm doing Soul Spears. They're doing damage. He's stunned. Combo! Combo's doing work. watch out for the... She really is badass. Yeah. It makes you think about the third sister. That's supposed to... That, you know, what's their weapon of choice? If, you know, one sister uses a scythe, one uses an invisible katana blade. Is like the third sister all spellcasting? Oh, we've hit phase 3. Oh, great. Titanite slab. Gale, he's dead. She's what we gotta worry about. I was gonna Ember. I was gonna Ember so I have more health. Oh shit. When I first got to this, I was like, no. She's back up. She's gonna execute Gale. Like, who would have thought a bun would have been so strong? A nun? Sorry. I think she did the Honsar sister, the sister stuff when she got here. I don't think she was always a nun. If she was, that's very questionable. Why a nun would have a nun, not a bun? Hey, that kind of rhymes. Gale's gone. I'm mostly dead at this point.
Leave us
yeah, I'm
be,
dead.
Ashen One. Thou art the Lord of Londor, and have thine own subjects to guide.
Boy. Oh boy. See, she's easy first phase and second phase. It's just the third phase is the issue. Oh boy. Okay, let's try this again. And yeah, I'm gonna use the sickle. At least she recognizes you as the Lord. Yeah, which I actually like that thing. It's like, oh, if you're Lord Hondo, she recognizes you as the Lord of Hollows. It's a nice little Easter egg. Also, she does give you a ring. I don't know if she gives you the ring either way, but she gives you the ring. This ring, if you're the Lord of Hollows, she gives you the Chillbite ring. Beforehand, she doubts you. Which I do like the fact that she gives you a ring if you're the Lord of Hollows, because I know for a fact that that ring only shows up once she disappears from her seat. I paid close attention to her. Plus, I might actually go like redo my build, maybe of the punching. Maybe I haven't decided. Of maybe going down to her scythe for endgame, with magic, because her scythe would just be so cool to use, you know. And I have like 2 pale tongues, so I can always respect twice if I need to. But I just figured I'd use a DLC weapon for, you know, DLC. Because technically I did beat the game with punching. Punching can only take me so far. The thing is when she does that and you don't see her steps. Go, sickle. Yeah, the DLC is crazy hard. The second DLC is way harder than the first DLC. I'd rather play the first DLC a bunch than deal with the second DLC because of how some stuff. There we go. First phase done. Oh, she got me with that. Don't die, don't die! It's like I can't die already, man. Combo! Do the wombo combo. Combo. Combo, wombo, combo.
Leave us be.
The fire got me! No!
Lord of Londor, and have thine
He
own
poured it
subjects
directly
to
on me
guide.
like ketchup. I don't know why I made that comparison. Nah, they hit you with a combo. You are right, they did hit me with a combo. I think after we beat them, I think I am going to stop streaming for the night. because it makes the tiredness and the fact that I'm about to go berserk. When I go berserk, I start doing impressions. I'm not joking. If you saw the Hodrick, the rest of the one with Hodrick, you saw the impressions I started doing. And I went crazy. I'm just gonna stick with Papa. You know it disappearing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna respec for her scythe because her scythe is probably gonna be crazy good. I've never used her scythe before, actually. Maybe I should do it. I'm getting tired myself. It's one of those things. I want to stream my stream time. I might actually lower it on the schedule itself, my stream time. But for some reason on Twitch, my like times are switched. Like for some reason it says I'm on the coast stuff, for instance. It says different things than it actually shows. Like I have to check up on my phone what time it actually says to make sure I get it right. And I don't know how to fix my time issue. And they're like, do your computer. Then I change my computer. Then it changes it to a different coast. It's like, why? It's one of those weird things. She can't handle the convo. Yeah, but I figured we'd beat her and then I would, Well, I guess we can respec on camera. Really show what I did to change things. I will say there'll probably be more decks. Sister Freya, whatever your name is. Shut up. I don't know why I said shut up. I think she's right here. I don't know why she's reminding me of Sister Act. If you know that movie. Like, that's a good movie. Reminds me of the Medea movies. Sister Mary Clarence. I heard they're doing the third one, and I'm guessing from what I hear, the third one might be like a really good one when it comes out. I was like, man, I can't wait to watch it. Like Medea and Sister Act are some of the best movies growing up. Like I absolutely love just watching. It's like I don't when it comes to like religion and stuff, I tend not to talk about that. But I made a comparison to it. Someone agrees with me that they would so go to church if Medea was the pastor. She's like, you better have your butt in church. It'd be so worth it. Because Medea's our Lord and Savior. Yeah. Like I was like, I would show up at church every time with like a full bag of popcorn waiting, just like. Can't wait for the madness to ensue. That's how great it would be. Freya's coming after me. No, she's coming after me. Gale, get my back. Combo. Yeah, she would shoot you if you didn't come. No, she wouldn't shoot you first. She would beat your butt first. And then other things, man. She would do a lot. I can't believe I just punched him a bunch. Okay. I am completely out of everything. I'm going sickle. I'm waiting for my Kestis to charge up my mana first. So I can use sickle attack. Like, Black Flame Frida. I want a Black Flame mode so badly. Because it... Woo! I backstabbed her! Gale, get him! Gale, he's center. I missed that. She's jumping somewhere. She's over here. Yeah, I'll get her. Dang, that's crazy. What, the backstab? No, 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 no. Don't die, don't die, don't die. She's like almost half health. Gale, stun her. No, 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 no. Gale, it's up to you for a little bit. For quite a bit. Wait, I have Seek Brow. I just saw it. You get it off my Slave Knight Gale. Or you get it off Gale. I know you can actually like cheese backstab with like a certain build. Punch the crap out of her! Gale, where you're stunning her! I almost got another backstab off of her. I got another backstab! Backstab! I backstab her again! That's 3 times! Combo! Gale finished her! They finished each other! Oh, that is so like cool! They finished each other on the last hit. That was epic. Well, I figured we should go get her weapon and then respec, and then I think we'll end stream. First off, that's to the drag heap. Ugh, not yet. Oh, dang it. I can't do the drag heap yet. I'll do that next time. That fight was this fight. People always say what's the most memorable fight when they bring up this or Gale's fight, and it's got to be this fight. I always pick this one because like this one leaves such a huge impression on me. It's like, how about this boss who has a nice ice scythe and then goes flaming ice? Okay. Oh man. Oh. Oh, I need faith for hers. Well, at least I can like move some stats around. I mean, I'm alright with moving some stuff around and everything. Can I get some levels first?
Very well then.
I know if you can give her Soul Light the Uria and stuff, which is like a nice little thing. It's like she'll actually say, "Oh, this was my sister." But I have Octavidia for that, so I'll have to Rosario real quick, and then we'll end things. Get Cathedral, Bitchinger. Funny enough, to get the sickle that I've been using, you actually have to do the one mask guy who's the invader guy. You have to do his quest line. And I mean, it's a good. It's set the tone of DLC was not going to be easy. Exactly. But like, this is a nice sickle for like magic users. Oh, Rosaria, I have like I want to make sure I have 2. Yeah, I can have 2, because I don't want to use one and then mess up. Reallocate attributes. Yes. Okay. We're keeping the 30 vigor. I think I can live without the attunement. Maybe, yeah, that would be enough attunement. Endurance, 17. I can live without that. I think we just need. I'm gonna do. I think it was 14 or 12, but. Hey, Fudge, hey. Funny enough, Fudge, bro, we were about to end it, but. Oh yeah, we are. We were about to end it, but since you did join, I'm willing to extend another hour. I'm willing to push my limits. Because I don't want to, about to end things and be like, yeah, so I guess we're streaming some more. So, Bloodlord, if you need to go sleep, just let me know. But, Yeah, we'll extend our... Oh, I'm going to the drag heap. I'm gonna hate this. Okay, yeah, let's get some... I think it was at least 16 faith. Oh, you're off tomorrow? Okay. Oh, okay. I think one more strength point. Ring City Boys. You just reminded me of, the one Fairy Tale song. Rock City Boys from Fairy Tale. That was one of my favorite ones. Now I can use... I'm officially no longer punchy. I can now use Freda's Great Scythe. I am a god. Oops, no glitch. Oop, no glitch. Okay, let's go upgrade this. I need to upgrade this scythe or it's not going to do crap. I forget, what does it say? Oh wait, Shears is the boss. I need to find that, farm that one stuff, don't I? I have to farm the... Oh wait. I just realized something. Very big. Yes, I can use... Oh, I only have one slot now though. But I now have the White Dragon Breath. I can now use it. Oh, yes. Let's use the weapon art for this. If you alt +4 after looking, you can do it in a limited amount of times. Oh, I didn't know about that. I like that you can just walk menacingly. I'm here for a haircut. Oh, I'll try that next time for doesn't spin the tongue. Really? The more you know. Yeah, but for a little bit, we're gonna use the sickle as an artillery weapon because I do have better scaling with it now because of the dex scaling. How much for? Oh, okay. I might be able to get a few upgrades off on it.
What?
Reinforce. Titanite scale. Oh, okay. Ooh, B scaling with Dex. I did not know I had that.
Like that.
Purchase. Can I purchase it still? Okay, I can. I'm gonna... Oh, wait, I can buy a Titanite stuff. Okay. We got a few stuff, when white trick... Yeah, it's off to... Oh, wait, I didn't notice that about the scythe. I'll point that out when we, get to the Dreg Heap. We're gonna go from Sister Frida's bonfire. Because, why not? Is Scythe worth investing Dex into? I never used it. I think it's more, like, it has, at, like, the level I have, which is +2, it's B intelligence scaling, B Dex scaling, which is pretty good for a magic user like myself. The thing is, I've mainly only done, like, my builds in the past with magic users have never been Dex. They've been either, like, pure magic in some way, or, like, previously, as you might have saw, I had the Kestis equipped. I was doing a pure magic punching build. I quite literally punched the twin princes to death. It was hilarious. Oh yeah, I should probably stop the recording.